Good evening, friends. Today we're here with Grand Kosh from Santa Fe, who is one of our prolific artists in New Mexico. How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good, and welcome to AMFM.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we are delighted to have you. Brilliant work, by the way.
Thank you.
Can't say that enough. Would you like to tell us where you think you fit in the art world?
Where I fit? I don't know. I've never thought about where I fit. You know, I just I like to create my own thing, and where everyone wants to place it, they can place it. I'm not really too concerned about where I'm going to end up. I just like to create what I want to create, and then I just like to put it out there. You know?
So what is it do you think you like to create? Put us in your brain for a second.
In my brain. So when I think about painting, any photograph that I flip through in a magazine or watching TV movies, I'm always looking at shadows and lighting, and I'm always thinking about how I could portray that feeling that I just got from a photograph onto a canvas. And it always starts with the eyes, you know, that look, that you know, 90% of the time when you look at a photograph of a portrait or anybody, you look right at their eyes. You know, that's where you're drawn to. And so that's, you know, they say that it's the window to the soul. Mm-hmm. And so that's where I start. That's where I begin.
Cool. Very cool. So we've seen some of your art here right now, and your airbrush is absolutely beautiful. Any particular piece? Now I have my personal favorites. Alfred is absolutely one of my top favorites. If I had to have you pick one, which one would you say is your favorite?
Well, yeah, I guess I am biased by those up there that are hanging. Alfred was my first, pretty much. It was my first large-scale portrait.
That's brilliant.
And yeah, that's kind of one that's sentimental a little bit. You know, I have it priced, but if it does ever leave, you know, my possession, I'll be a little hurt. You know?
You'll be successful and hurt at the same time.
Yeah, a little bittersweet, you know.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Tell me where your inspiration comes from for your choice of subject. Because as a filmmaker, I'm. It's all about what's inside, what's the soul. Mm-hmm. So why these guys?
You know, the subjects I pick are actors or musicians or artists who have somewhere along the line in my life have influenced me or affected, you know, just even a day in my life. And so I guess for me it's kind of an homage to those artists, you know, to give them a little extra oomph and yeah, kind of bow down to them, and it's an appreciation, really. You know.
One last question. What's your next big airbrush dream? What's your next project?
My next big, well, I want to get into like extra large scale, 7 feet by 10 feet, huge scale. I grew up studying Chuck Close, and he was the first true, you know, photorealist artist that I've studied, and the struggles in his story, you know, what he's gone through, it was an inspiration. But if you've ever seen a Chuck Close original up close, it's awe-inspiring. Yeah. And so I think that's my next step, is I want to just do huge scale portraits.
So it's all about the struggle, finding the voice for the soul, and finding it through the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's always through the eyes.
Always through the eyes.
That's where you start, and that's where you end.
That's brilliant. Well, we're very glad to have you here at AMFM. We appreciate you being one of our featured artists, and we wish you luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.